Vlog Moo! On today's episode, we have AleSmith X. The X. It's the extra pale ale. This is coming in at 5.25%. They're very specific about this. And it is brewed in San Diego, California.
San Diego! Also known as fill in the blank.
Whale's penis.
Whale's vagina.
This whale's vagina has been brought to us by Rabbit over here. And we have Warpig also joining along for some reason.
No one knows.
I'm here.
He's like the last girl at the club.
Yeah, I'm walking in at like 2:30 like... I
own this place.
Well, none of the other ones said yes.
They wouldn't let me into the other clubs.
What's going on here tonight? Like, are we like and it's 2:30 in Seattle, so everything is closed and there's
Since
no
like
one
6.
there.
It's been closed since the night
Take
before.
me back to the city of New York.
Are we drinking a pale? Pale.
Extra pale ale.
What does that even mean?
Extra pale.
That just means it's
like
a pale ale that's
EPA.
slightly higher ABV.
Pale. Extra pale.
That's pretty true. So I can't help I can't help it.
And I got it.
You know
Are
what?
you on Vikings?
You know what we call that? White privilege.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
check
I'll
your
probably
privilege.
sue you after this.
And you'll win.
And I'll win.
Racist. Alright, let's try out this beer.
What the?
Huh.
That's the weirdest beer. I've never had a beer that tasted like that before. What is that?
Okay, I'm going to tell you what my experience was.
It's not going to be true.
As I started drinking it, whenever I drink something to taste, or,
To taste.
I take in a little, air with it as I taste it. And as I took in the air, I felt like it tasted like it was going to be really kind of like more bitter than it is.
Yeah, well, it
And
smelled like an IPA.
Yeah, that's what it felt like as I started
But
taking
when you drink
it
it,
in.
oh, we took it in good.
And I took it all the way. And I thought it was going to be like hoppy or bitter or something. And it's not. Then it hit you and it's like drinking a blanket.
It keeps you warm?
No, it's soft.
It's soft?
Full of feathers.
Or
What kind of blankets are you
obviously
people?
a down. Oh my god, like what? Obviously. No, but really, like, this is the weirdest beer I've had,
I see where you're coming from, honestly. This tastes like an IPA that was cut off at the knees. Like, it has that...
Like Hank Hill's dad?
Yes! It has the forefront flavor of like an IPA.
Yeah,
it starts tasting like it, and then it just ends.
Yeah.
Like it's this is the Walking Dead end of the last season cliffhanger. You don't know that they killed Glenn yet, but obviously they're killing Glenn.
Spoiler alert!
No, we want you to be... We want to spoil it for you. Because who knows?
It just doesn't ever follow up, like, with that bitterness and all the IPA flavors. This kind of gives you beer blue balls, honestly.
Yeah. Fucker.
Like,
all I got.
it's an unfinished novel. It's like The Winds of Winter right now.
Yeah.
It just doesn't...
When?
It's like going ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Yeah! Like,
Somebody do something.
Help me!
You know what I'm...
It's almost that it doesn't taste like a complete beer. It's not bad. The flavors that are there are good. It's just like an unfinished thought.
It's like eating. It's like, can I get a cheeseburger without the bun?
Oh,
And that's what this is.
that's a thing. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like...
I'm gluten free because it gives me the trot.
It has some flavor up front. It
Like-
just finishes watery and just disappointing.
I don't even know what's happening in my glass right now.
I don't. Do we put a rating on these? I don't remember. Let's start putting ratings on these.
The thing is like there's nothing to compare to. It's the only one that's never completed its job.
I've had at least 2.
Wait, what are we rating this in terms
that
of?
did
Of a pale ale.
Of a pale ale.
Oh.
Do you enjoy it?
I mean, of a beer, just a beer. I enjoy it.
Here's the thing.
Definitely easy to drink.
Would you buy it again?
This is what I'm gonna say.
Well, he didn't
I
buy
feel
it.
like
He didn't buy it in the
Would you
first
drink
place.
it again?
He didn't buy it.
I feel like this beer tastes like it should be coming out of a can, and if it were coming out of a can, I would give this a very high rating.
Oh, I could see that. I understand where you're coming from.
I taste the aluminum in this beer.
Illuminati.
But it's in a fancy bottle with a giant X on it, so I can't.
Maybe it's saying don't drink
I can't
this beer.
ignore. Yes,
Ooh, I don't know. Like
X
or-
marks the spot for something not right.
It's so close
It's not
to
bad,
being a
though.
thing
That's
I
the
want
thing.
to love that it's just it's more disappointing that it doesn't achieve the promise.
Well, yeah. I
So-
mean, everybody's reaction as soon as we drank it, nobody knew what to say. We were just like,
It was like Halle Berry as Storm.
Yes.
That's what
almost
this.
good.
That's what this tastes
It's
like.
almost good.
It's an unfulfilled promise.
Yeah, it's like you go back to the X-Men cartoon and she's like, I am thunder and wind. Blow the winds of Africa. Because she's an African queen.
Yeah, thank you. African queen.
Princess? Queen?
No,
one of the two.
Yes.
That's, yeah.
Anyway, the point is, that's what you get in the cartoon, plus her and Rogue are totally...
And then in the
And in the movie, all she does is lower her eyes.
Do you know what happens
falls
to
back.
a frog when it gets electrocuted?
I don't... Tell me.
The
Please
same
tell me.
thing that happens to everything.
Except not, like, if a tree gets struck by lightning, the tree is like, eh.
No, the tree gets blown to bits and...
No, the
gets
tree's
cut in
like,
half.
the tree's like,
Have you ever seen a tree?
the tree's like, eh.
That's
And let's
the
not
worst line. That is the
let's
worst.
not forget about how she walks downstairs in that movie.
Wait, is she Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
She's Howard the Duck's woman.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'm sorry,
Terrible.
Halle Berry.
So yeah,
I apologize. to
Can we
Halle Berry.
please?
6.
Can we
I'm
please?
giving this beer a 6.
Just all at least agree that Lupito Nyong'o needs to play Storm in every future X-Men movie.
I'm just gonna.
And I'm
Go
gonna
ahead and
rate
rate
this
this.
as a...
Maybe a 5. Maybe a 6. I'm
I don't
sticking
think
with a 6.
I can't rate it. It just, there's nothing. I don't know.
I
what
would
to
say
do.
like a 6.2. Yeah, not like a 6.2. 6 also.
6 also. Nah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because like it's not bad, and like I can drink this, but like I said, I would rather drink this out of a
Yeah, and I would.
If it came out of a can, I would be like, oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
You know,
It
it's
needs like if it was slightly more sharp in flavor, like it
Or
needs
if it was
just
anything,
a little bit.
If
a
it was
little bit
anything
of that
past
better.
the smell.
yeah.
Yeah.
The,
If it was
the
like
aroma is better. I mean, you have something.
Bud
going on.
Light, Michelob Light, Natty Daddy.
It's
and
like
this,
it's like when,
I would say yeah.
it's
this
like
is
when you were
great.
downloading porn in the BBS days, and it was all like, you know, all the pixelated graphics, and it would never finish downloading. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean.
You
Yeah,
know.
I'm a Christian. I don't know what you're talking about. This pig is never.
It was like watching Channel 99 on cable that was all staticky, and you could almost make out what was happening.
There's about like 60% of the people right now that don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about because
They don't.
know
They have
what
it too
one
good. They grew up-
downloading
they-
is. They just stream it.
They grew up with smartphones, and they have razors on
Yeah.
their phones immediately.
Yeah.
Like it's.
They never went through the troubles that we went through.
They don't know about AOL and dial-up.
They don't know about
Kids these
dial-up.
days. Kids these days.
And the great
Have it too good. They have it too
the
good.
great-
Seriously, I just out
Beanie
of
Baby
pure,
War.
out of pure, it's above average. I mean, it's just doesn't live up to the aroma though. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I would drink it again.
Yeah.
But why? I mean,
Agreed.
will it take on the flavors of other things? Is it gonna?
It's the
Can I
Shang Tsung.
Is it like the tofu of beers?
No,
If
it's
I
like,
mix it with
no,
something,
I
it'll
would
take
say,
the flavor on?
I would say it's not the tofu of beers because it's the mushroom.
Because
It's the mushroom because it's a little bit better. Like tofu is gross, But this is like the
It's
mushroom.
alright. I like tofu.
It's like a delicious, like buttery sort of mushroom.
But if you're saying it's like
a buttery
delicious,
jack.
then your buddy giving a 6. I mean, like.
But that's like because I would give a Bud Light like a 2.5.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even have Bud Light on my radar.
I mean, if you drank it.
No, I know what you mean. I would have to we'll just throw down the 6 across the board because
the
it's
regular
just right
Budweiser is not terrible.
It's terrible.
I mean, it's pretty bad.
But it's not like
no
the
Coors.
worst
like,
thing.
It's no
piss
Coors.
It's like if you
can?
had to drink Coors, Bud Light, or a Natty Daddy,
I wouldn't drink any
or
of
a
those.
Budweiser, what would you choose?
I would not ever.
Usually Coors.
I wouldn't even choose. I would just go
Coors.
buy
I would say secret weapon. Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Okay.
And the top would already be
All
off.
right, so we already have 6 across the board here.
This is what you would hear. You would like, Mike's Hard
And then
Lemonade. The top's not there, and then you would hear.
And on that note, this has been Vlog Moo.
Is that what this has been?
Thank you for watching. Thank you, Rabbit and
Whatever.
Warpig, for joining me.
Whoever you are, we can't tell you're different every time.
dare you?
You're different every time.
Please share, like, subscribe. Do whatever the hell you want to
Check
do.
out Loafy.
I don't even care.
You didn't put that. You said that in every other video.
I feel like at this point, when this video comes out, we're not going to be friends anymore. So.
Check out Loafy Molasses on loafymolasses.gov.
Twitch.tv/Loafy Molasses.